Southern Arizona Family Services is all about helping people in need. We provide quality in-home services to the elderly and to people with developmental disabilities, those who may need some help to maintain their health, their self-sufficiency, and their independence.
Our youngest person, I would say, is a little over a year old, and the oldest person that we had was 104. So we sort of cover the gamut there, and everybody looks for something different. Flexibility, compassion are very important for everyone.
There was a time when Ethel Rose could dance circles around just about anyone. She was a ballerina. Now in her 90s, she laments the end of her dancing days. Even so, she adamantly proclaims there's still a lot of life in this old gal. Just ask her about the time she thought it best to check herself into an assisted living facility. Well, that didn't last long.
So I gave it a lot of thought and said, you know, excuse the expression, but I'm going to get the hell out of here.
And with that, Ethel Rose found herself an apartment. She discovered she could live happily alone with just a little help a couple of days a week.
Is there anything in particular you wanted me to do today?
I'm going to get off.
Enter Southern Arizona Family Services and Brenda Merino, who comes in twice a week to help Ethel. Brenda offers personal attendant care that includes cooking, cleaning, and companionship.
I come in and ask her if she needs anything in particular done, and I usually go straighten out her bed, and I sweep and mop and vacuum and do her laundry and do some light dusting.
Brenda helps keep Ethel's apartment clean and safe, and her companionship truly enhances Ethel's overall health and well-being.
Brenda's been with me now for she's part of my little family. And there isn't anything that I ask of her that she won't do.
Southern Arizona Family Services works hard to find just the right caregiver for every client.
The magic is in the match, and once we're able to do that, trust starts to build, and we don't leave it at that. We'll go back in, we do monitoring, we do phone calls, we have people write progress notes every single day so we know what's going on, and then we send those to case managers if that's the funding source, or back to the family so they know what's going on.
If the magic really is in the match, then Brenda and Ethel are a match made in heaven.
It's love.
Yeah.
Fitting into this family means having a great sense of humor.
Thank you, Gretchen.
For Katie, her twin brother Ben, and their mom Gretchen, there absolutely had to be magic in a caregiver match. Katie was born with cerebral palsy. Someone needs to be with her 24/7. That someone has always been Mom. But after Gretchen suffered a severe back injury, she tried advertising for help.
The hardest part was all the strangers that came to the door offering to help. And I had no way of knowing what kind of people they were. I had no way of connecting with them, but I needed them immediately.
Southern Arizona Family Services relieved this mother's fears. They carefully screened and trained their caregivers. Everyone undergoes a thorough background check and must attend classes that address everything from ethics to learning CPR.
The classes themselves are a lot more in depth in that it is a practicum of what you do here greatly affects what you do there. And so that's the starting point. And then ensuring that by going out to the actual family's home while the staff person is there to the standards we have set help ensure that they're still being met.
Do I need to get your planner out?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You get more out of it. I mean, you're helping somebody and you get to know them, you become family with them. I mean, it's just everything to be able to help somebody else. It's something I think I was put on earth to do.
When it comes to habilitative care, Southern Arizona families are finding that our agency has the staff to help. Tywee was born with severe autism. His grandparents have raised him to be independent and compassionate. Gabe Morales from Southern Arizona Family Services became part of the family's team to help Ty, now 21, learn the skills he needs to perhaps one day live on his own.
Actually, he's really just like my oldest grandson, I say.
Now, Gabe's job is twofold. While working on Ty's social skills, twice a week, he also takes the young man out of the house.
I'm trying to teach him to be safe in public, how to give change, you know, for whatever he's going to purchase, get a receipt back, get money back, pick stuff off the menu at restaurants, you know, whatever he wants to eat, because it's independence. It teaches them how to be independent, teaches them how to function on their own, which he's quite capable of.
And that gives the grandparents a much-needed break.
Without Gabe, it would be a disaster, really, because when Gabe's around, or even when he takes Ty out, I don't even worry about Ty, because I know he's going to be okay. No, Gabe, I feel, was heaven sent.
The magic really is in the match. When she was just 18 months old, Caitlin suffered a brain injury. Today, she requires round-the-clock care, and she gets it lovingly from her mother and father, and even from her little sister. This is a family that defines what it means to be strong.
Honestly, the thing that keeps me the strongest is her being strong. I said, you know, if she wasn't fighting anymore, I couldn't fight, but she gives me my strength.
With a husband who works long hours, April finds she is the primary caregiver for both daughters. There are times when she needs help, times when she needs a break. She jokes that since she hasn't been able to clone herself, she has found the next best thing. Donna Gallagher from Southern Arizona Family Services. April says the agency has become part of the family's care team.
Donna's really good at making sure that, you know, if we're not comfortable with someone, she's like, that's fine, we'll call somebody else.
We always have a backup though, because one of the things that we commit to families is that this is your main caregiver, but if they're not able to make it, you are not going to go without services. The culture of every family is very different, and that's why the match is so important.
Southern Arizona Family Services not only strives to take good care of the people who need their help, but also to take care of its staff.
One of our goals when we started the business was to treat our employees a step above where we have been treated in the workplace. And so that's been our goal, and because of that we have very low turnover.
And that means continuity of care for our families.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up?
I've never had an agency that's as good as these people. They make certain that you match up.
I think the best part is that it's so comprehensive that no matter what comes up, they have a plan for it.
Seriously, we're just buddies.
I felt like that he did have some love in his heart and not just doing the job.
It's not just a good agency, they're good people working for the agency and they care about their families.
Southern Arizona Family Services, where peace of mind is more than a promise, it is our commitment.